I'm Melanie McQuaid, your host of Racergirl Television. It's great to be home after a very successful weekend at the XTERRA National Championships in Lake Tahoe. And while we were there, we managed to get some great footage of the race and some behind-the-scenes footage of what was going on before the race. Anybody that's followed XTERRA knows that Jamie Whitmore and I have had an epic battle that's lasted years. Mostly sensationalized by the media, given that women in bathing suits having a cat fight is a really compelling story. But after all of that, she's actually out of the sport now because of 2 surgeries to remove cancer from her body. So even though it was a wonderful day for me to have won the race, it was also a very emotional day to know that life is very precious and at any moment it could change more than you could ever imagine. So I invite you to watch my version of the XTERRA National Championships, and remember that if ever there was any message to live more, it's in this story. Thanks for watching.
Well, here I am getting ready to swim in the middle of the winter. The race is a couple days away and the temperature just got really cold and the wind kicked up. So instead of going and puking in the lake, I'm gonna just do my little pre-race swim in my wetsuit in the pool.
Tell me, what is your swim strategy here?
My swim strategy is always to not drown.
So when you're coming into a race like this as one of the fastest swimmers, is your race strategy just to beat all the men, or do you actually sit in and relax out there?
Well, I like to. It sort of depends, if there's a good set of feet to follow, that's optimal for me, But if no one's going to push the pace, I have no problem going out and setting the tempo. So it's sort of a give and take. Linda Gowell's been out there on a couple races setting a really good tempo, and that's been wonderful because I can jump in on her feet. And Craig Evans also has been out there as a really strong swimmer. So again, if I can find a set of feet, that's energy that I can save.
I've had a plan to be swimming fast by the end of October for the past 2 months, and a lot of time and effort has gone into the swim portion of my race because for these next 2 races, traffic is an issue in the race, and particularly given that there's some Olympians that are racing that will come out of the water really fast. I want to make sure I'm in front of them before the flume trail, because if I'm not, it could affect my race, and if the mountain bikers that are also in this race are not at the flume trail in time, it could affect theirs as well. So my strategy is definitely to be fast. We got some Olympians coming, so I can't afford to give them the 5-minute head start I gave Barb Lindquist a few years ago. I'm not feeling that charitable this year. So I've actually been doing lots of swimming lately, so it should be good.
I bonk every year here. So I'm going to try and drink 2.5 bottles. It'll take me probably an hour 50, is that how long? Yeah. And I'm going to start eating and drinking immediately after the swim. I'm going to have a goo as soon as I start riding. I'm going to start drinking a bottle, and I'm going to stuff myself like I'm a fat kid at a picnic, because I am all over eating more this year. And I would advise it. Bonking sucks.
So without Jamie in the sport, it definitely has turned a page for XTERRA, but because the other girls are so good, the level of the sport just continues to rise. Would this year have been even more exciting had we had Jamie on board as well? Definitely. It would have been awesome, because I've had the season of my life. Last year was the season of her life, and I was really looking forward to seeing how all the work that I put into meeting the challenge that she threw down last year was going to play out. And without her here to compare against in that respect, it's been disappointing in that way. But I know for me that I'll always remember how hard I had to work to stay in front of her, and I know that that's helped me to get to where I am today, where I can stay in front of the girls that are racing right now.
There you go, Mel. Put on your socks and rock it up. Get her done. Get her done.
You make me feel so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. You make me feel so good.
Is there a point where you know you either got it or you don't have it today?
I know on the swim trail. You make me feel so good.
Come on, Mel.
You make me feel so good.
3 minutes. Follow up the course record. Get her done. Keep her going. See you at the finish line.
You make me feel so good.
Well, today in reality I was looking back for Shawnee, but she didn't have her best day today. And in my mind I was thinking that maybe it would be Jamie that was coming for me. So I want to dedicate this race to her because I wouldn't be this fast without her. And we really miss her.
The top 5 women here.
What's your advice to people that are really uptight that come to XTERRA? You know, what's your advice for those people?
Drink more beer.
There you have it. If you would like to be a champion at XTERRA like Seth Wheeling, then you need to drink more beer.
Go ahead, take a sip.
Tastes so good when it hits your lips.
So, what have you learned?
We have to go back up there again. We have to get shuttles up to Spoon Lake
Nope.
and ride the descent.